Good morning, sixth graders. We are actually going to start working on percent this week. I know I gave you a packet of all kinds of stuff. So if this percent work is just not quite enough for you, you want more, then go to that packet. Do anything in there. Go right through all of those 14 pages of the different kinds of review problems. You can finish up the ratio and proportion. I think I did a couple other problem-solving genius sets in there. For example, I think I put in sometimes you have to subtract and don't be fooled. And then there are a couple of things at the end of there are a couple of math contests. So please go ahead and do those if you'd like to. At your leisure, enjoy them, and I will at some point soon post solutions to those, okay? In the meantime, let's take a look at percent. We're going to review, hopefully this is review for you, reviewing going from percent to decimal and decimal to percent, and also from fraction to percent. So let's take a look. Okay, so percent to decimal. In elementary school, you learned about you take the number, the decimal, and it is actually the percent divided by 100. So even though it's not really quite math, we're going to talk about moving the decimal place. So if I'm moving from a decimal to a percent, I'm going to take that decimal and I'm going to multiply by 100. So I'm going to move the decimal 2 places to the right. And if I start with a percent, then and I go towards the decimal, then I'm going to move that decimal place 2 places to the left. So for example, 0.045 equals 4.5%. We can have numbers that are much smaller than 0 or numbers that are larger than 9 or 10. And so here I've got 52.9, which as a percent, if I move that decimal place 2 places to the right and I put a 0 there, is actually 5,290%. If I take a look at this fraction to percent idea, then we know that the fraction line means divided by. So with any fraction, you can take it and you can mentally or put it into your calculator, do the numerator divided by the denominator. In this case, this equals 0.375. And if I take my decimal point and I move it 2 places to the right, then I see that 3/8 actually equals 37.5%. On the assignment that I'm giving you, which is the 7-2 practice page, you don't need to write out all this work. You can just write an answer. Okay? You can use a calculator. You can do this mentally. You can do it however it makes sense to you. Please watch this video again if you need to, and we will check in soon. Have a great day.